We lost a legend recently. Aston Barrett has the nickname Family Man, and there's a real good reason. Aston Barrett is the former bassist and band leader of Bob Marley and the Wailers. Died recently at the age of 77 years old. Aston Family Man Barrett is survived by his 41 children.
So much for one love, huh?
I hope not. If so, I feel real bad for that poor woman. Aston Family Man Barrett. I mean, has there ever been a more fitting nickname? Like, at what point did they dub him Family Man? Was it after his 11th kid and then he had 30 more? Like, what? Yeah. When do you decide to give him that nickname?
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, 5 would probably be where I would probably start at least considering nicknaming him Family Man.
Yeah, Family Man, Aston Barrett.
He just kept going.
Yeah, if it ain't broke, he's going to break it.
That's it.
Aston Family Man Barrett. So, former bassist and band leader of Bob Marley and the Wailers, died at 77 years old, had 41 kids. It seems unnecessary. And it only seems that way because it is unnecessary to have 41 children. There's no good reason.
Seriously,
no good reason.
At 30 kids, was he not like, yeah, I gotta do something else here? Like,
yeah, this feels sufficient.
Something. I don't know. I was
vow of celibacy.
Right. I was reading one of the comments, and someone was like, "This will was probably as long as 2 CVS." Receipts stapled together.
Yeah, his will's like the Bible. It's like War and Peace.
It's gonna take him 2 years to get through it.
Yeah, he's the only guy with a will that has a foreword written by somebody else.
Table of contents.
Yeah, he's got a full glossary of terms in the back and everything. I mean, there's no reason. 41 kids. And while I don't know Aston Barrett's financial situation, I can't imagine that he died with a lot of money.
I wouldn't think so, man.
I can't imagine.
That dude literally was paying child support up until he died.
Yeah, you have to feed 41 kids. Like, there's no scenario that you have money left over from that.
No. I mean, I barely have enough money left over too.
Yeah, and I mean, he's the bassist and band leader of Bob Marley and the Wailers, but he wasn't Bob Marley. Even Bob Marley would have been like, damn, I'm broke. I'm trying to feed 41 kids. This guy's not Bob Marley.
No, not at all.
Yeah, It's going to turn out later that Aston Barrett lived his whole life in a tent. He had nothing. No earthly possessions.
No, there was nothing to give to those kids. Besides love, I guess.
That's it.
Could you even name your 41 kids? Like, what do we see? Who was that? Floyd Mayweather was going through his kids' names, and I think, what do you have, 12? Or was it? Or no,
it was Antonio Cromartie back in the day.
Yes,
Antonio Cromartie back in the day, yeah.
And that was like 9 or 10, and he was having trouble. Like, dude, which one are you again?
Yeah. You sure you're one of mine? It's like in Home Alone, when they're getting all the kids into the van to leave 100%. To go to the airport, and they're doing like a quick head count and everything. It's like 41 kids. They're definitely, you're leaving people behind. It's easy to miss somebody.
You're leaving a good 8 to 12 behind at that point. Like, I don't know. I lost count at 28.
And what's really funny is if there's a high likelihood that if Aston Barrett ever saw Home Alone, he may have named one of his children Kevin McAllister just because he was out of names to give them. It didn't matter. It's just like he's just grabbing pop culture references, a neighbor's dog. He'll just name the kids anything at that point.
Looking around like Sunshine, Rain Cloud.
I mean, it's pretty amazing. And 41 kids. I don't know, again, why you'd want that or anything, but it's pretty amazing to have been able to do that. And again, it's a fascinating story. I mean, he's done all kinds of different things. Clearly very, very successful. But So supposedly, and I just brought this up, and I wanted to make sure I remember to, because there's irony in the story. The name Family Man was given to Aston Barrett before he had any of his own kids.
Say that's the problem.
He foresaw his role as a band leader, and he started to call himself Family Man. He then fathered 41 children, which was 23 daughters and 18 sons. He also claimed to have 23 grandchildren and 2 great-grandchildren.
I literally would be expecting like double the amount of grandkids and even great grandkids at that point.
Yes. How do you not have like 113 grandkids?
Right.
41 kids.
Maybe they saw it and be like, nope, I'm not having kids.
No, we don't need this.
Yeah, I was busy raising the other 13 because my dad was too old. I'm good.
So yeah, there you go. So that's a little history for you there on Aston Family Man Barrett, who just died recently at the age of 77 years old.
He is literally resting in peace. I can promise you that much.
Finally, little silence.
Finally.